Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Landon Dwyer of Flat Rock Football. How's it going?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Good start to the year, 2-0 on the year. This is a really good start for you guys. Just talk about the season so far and how it's going.
It's been great so far. We've had two big wins, I would say, for us. And those games we scored a lot of points on offense, throwing the ball, running the ball. And I would say that very exciting. All summer, that's what we're pushing for, is to just go in, lock in. Everybody was talking about throughout the summer how is Flat Rock going to be this year with all of our seniors we lost this year or last year. So I would say that was definitely one of our big things. So just come in and just win two games, two big games with big leads like that, I would say definitely is huge for us, and just got to keep that going into each week.
Yeah. Okay, so really, how have you kind of grown as a player over the offseason and really in these first few games?
So how I've grown is I've been in the weight room and I've been bulking up. Last year I was all right. I was kind of one of the smaller players on the team, and that's really what I just wanted to focus on is because I know what my senior class could do, and I want to have a big role in that. So I just put my head down, tuned out the noise, and just worked all winter on the getting stronger, getting bigger, and then summer comes around and I started working on my routes, my footwork, my quick steps, all that stuff. And I would say in these first two games, it's definitely paying off. I can see stuff that I've been working on definitely gotten a lot better, and I definitely just want to keep that going throughout the whole season.
Yeah. Okay, so what's it like just working with I know you're a receiver and a corner. So being on offense, you get to work with Graham. What is that like for you to work with one of the best quarterbacks in the state?
So Graham, he's great. So he always knows what's going on with each team. He can read coverages like that. There's times on the line we're on the line and he's changing the play because he's just reading what they're doing. And having Graham on the team, he's also like a coach. He can draw up a play here and talk to Reem about it, and we'll run that play, and it works. And he always just I would say has like two steps ahead of each team we play, and I would say that's definitely huge, especially as I'm a receiver. Getting the ball thrown by him definitely helps me out and helps the rest of the team out for sure.
When it comes to like routes and stuff like that, how many typically as a receiver, how many routes do you have to remember during like a game?
I would say that's tough. We definitely have a big playbook. I'd say we have to remember a lot of plays, but just working up from my freshman year to now is the plays just start sticking in your head more and more and more, and just those little add-on plays, they start to make more sense. And so I definitely have to remember a lot of plays, but just being a senior now, I feel like I got everything down and quick and easy.
Yeah. Coming into this season after the success that this program in this town went through last year. I mean, I would be remiss if I didn't ask this. What was it like just to be a part of all that last year?
So last year to just be a part of everything was, I mean, it was just surreal. So Flat Rock has, like I said, it's always been off the map. We always been looked off. We always been people never really paid attention to us. So just last year to be not even just football, basketball and baseball to turn things around was great. And like basketball, we only had a couple losses, and then baseball a couple years ago, my sophomore year, we only had 6 wins. We turned that around, win 19 games, win our first playoff game in 10 to 12 years. I would say is a great feeling. And then football, first ever regional championship in school history is just crazy. And just to live through all that, and like knowing that I'm gonna be my class and last year's class is gonna be remembered for everything we've done is just, I would say it's just a surreal feeling.
Yeah. Okay, so coming off of that, coming off that and going into this year, of course, you know, this game with week 3 coming in with Airport. Obviously, this is kind of, if you remember, this was the year that, of course, at this time last year, of course, the new turf got revealed to the community, and beat Airport for the first time in a handful of years. And what's it going to be like going all the way down there? And what do you feel like you guys need to do to continue the momentum that you have?
So going all the way down there, it's gonna be exciting. I know there's gonna be a big crowd there. It's gonna be a great atmosphere. I know we're gonna have a lot of people supporting us. And what we gotta do going down there is just, we gotta be prepared for anything, Airport's gonna come at us with their best game, and we just gotta come in ready to go, I would say, everything that we've been working on in practice has to be success to the game. And then I would say, we just gotta do our jobs, Coach Ram always says, everybody doing their jobs, and that's what you do your job, and that's how you win games. It's like the little mistakes, I would say. And then, yeah, that's what I would say to the Airport.
Yeah. Okay. So let's get in your head a little bit, Landon. How do you like mentally get ready for a game?
So, all day at school, I'm just getting hydrated, making sure I'm good, drinking water and stuff. Get home, instantly got my headphones on, listening to music, just getting my mind right, thinking about everything I'm gonna go into. Gotta go get my Subway sandwich before the game. It's my good luck charm, I would say. And then, yeah, that's what I would say I do.
Inquiring minds must know that you get at Subway.
Subways, that's my spot for sure before a game. It's
What's
great.
the sub? What's the what is it like, the Subway Club, or is it ham and cheese, or what are we getting?
I like to get the Philly cheesesteak. My parents always make fun of me. They're like, "Oh, you're getting that Subway." I don't know. I got ever since I've been getting it, I've been, I feel like it's my good luck charm. So
Okay. All right. You mentioned that you do listen to music. I know you have headphones currently on right now, but if you have headphones on, what's Landon listening to?
a lot of people know me for listening to Drake. Probably listening to Drake. I like King Vaughn. I like J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar. I like guys like that, I would say for sure. I even like to listen before games, David Goggins. Just get my mindset right, knowing what I gotta do, how I'm gonna do it, how I'm gonna outwork everybody on the field and off the field. And yeah, I would say that's definitely what I got in my headphones in all the time.
Yeah. And this is your senior year. Can you believe that you're a senior?
So definitely the time flies by fast, and seeing this football team grow as a whole from my freshman year to now is, I would say, is super surreal. Um, I mean, it's just crazy, It's like freshman year we were 2-7, and these last 2 years, two back-to-back great seasons. Off to this season is a good start. So I mean, I would say it's a pretty crazy feeling.
Yeah. All right. Let's get to know you a little bit, Landon. How about that?
Okay.
Okay, so I know you're a big Lions fan. I know, in the wee hours of the morning, you were at Ford Field for the big win against the Rams. Can you describe what that was like down there?
The atmosphere is insane. I mean, everywhere I go, I'm hearing Jared Goff chants. Just walking up and down the sidewalk, I can barely walk. There's so many Lions fans. Just seeing everybody come as a whole and like support Detroit after all these bad years, and just finally seeing them with success, I would say it's very exciting. Great feeling for me and my family for sure, because we've been through it all with the Lions. So I would say it's pretty awesome.
I know your guys are pretty fortunate to be season ticket holders. Longer probably than you've been alive. So
Yeah,
um,
yeah. My dad had him for 30 years, so he's a pretty loyal fan.
absolutely. Favorite movie?
I would have to say Happy Gilmore. I mean, it always gives me a good laugh. Adam Sandler, it's just a classic.
Um, And then finally, what is going back to what is who's your all-time favorite athlete?
All-time favorite athlete would just have to be Megatron. Just I mean, my dad would probably say Barry Sanders, but just to see, like, I got to see what he did and the impact he had on the Lions and us fans throughout those years when he would do anything to play in games, make these crazy catches. It's just surreal. I would say that's definitely my favorite athlete ever.
Absolutely. All right. Well, Landon, thank you so much for the time as always, and best of luck this week against Airport.
Yep. Thank you for having me.